Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Here's Parker. Here's Duncan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the four. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Pass to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Duncan. And Embiid pulls it down. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. To the middle. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Second team foul.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Bowen. And he hits the...
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Here's Harris. Embiid with it. Now here is Harris. Just 5 to shoot. He gets it in there.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Tucker. Inside. And that one's good. Maxey.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
To the left wing. Back to Parker. Duncan right side. Spurs working the ball around now. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in
Harris looking it over. Embiid wide open. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And that one's good. Parker.
Look how Parker moves against the contact, acting with such confidence to get his shot.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And that is your Philadelphia 76ers. TNT, everybody. Get loud for that one.
The 76ers leading. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Now here's Melton. Ori with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now the 76ers with it. They trail by 1. .104 left to play in the first. drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Over to the left wing. Parker.
Tony Parker.
Bucket is good.
And able to get it done once again in close. Just one of the ultimate finishers at the rim.
Aston Yang. Ginobili with the steal. Driving to the basket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Idle on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
3 on the clock. And that one's good. Freibel.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Parker with the bounce pass. Duncan. Pass to Ori. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the top. And we'll be back right after this.
15. The Spurs. 15.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
First team foul.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Ori. Here's Bowen. Back to Ginobili. Duncan trying to break loose. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Bowen. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
For 3.
Bowen's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Ori's such a selfless player. This guy just makes winning play after winning play.
Here's Harden. After the basket by San Antonio. Wide open. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Ginobili, that's good.
The assist goes
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the 76ers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
76ers, you dance team.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
In the corner, it's Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Here is Ori. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Parker. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's Harden for three. Unable to get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Down low. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Top of the key, Harris. The 11-footer. And there's the call on Tobias.
We going yeah, crescendo. It's never hating, showing love.